What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Crocs and Hot Pocket Show. Today is Sunday, November 20th, 2016, and this is episode number 13. Here with me tonight, I have SatlySam, SpeedDemon, MrFortyTwo, and our special guest, Miss Matweeny. And before we introduce you to all of our guests and see how they're doing and see what they've been up to, there are a few reminders for the show that I'd like to give you guys. The first one, there's two different ways that chat can participate with the show. First one being the question command. So if you guys want to ask anybody a question at any part of the show, just type in the word !question followed by your question in chat. And InkBot will grab that and we will read those off at the end of the show. In addition to that, at the end of the show, we will also be doing a question and answer for you guys. So we're going to be asking chat a question and you guys will have the ability to answer. So it's not going to be a poll today. It'll be a question. If you are not able to catch the show live, don't worry, because audio and video versions of the podcast are uploaded to both iTunes and YouTube. You can also catch the VOD if you prefer to watch on Twitch. And last but not least, if you guys enjoy keeping up with streaming or tech news and you want to submit news articles for us to talk about on the show in 2 weeks, you guys can check out the news channel in the Naaackers Discord and post news articles there. And that is pretty much it for the pre-show notes. So we can move on to the talking points, into the introductions. We are going to start with Mr. SaltySam. Who are you, and where can we find you online?
My name is SaltySam. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the SaltySam and Salty All Day on Snapchat.
I'm SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I'm MrFortyTwo, my beautiful hair. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch at MrFortyTwo, and on Twitter at MrFortyTwoTV.
I'm Matweeny. You can find me on Twitch at Matweeny with 2 Ys, and Instagram and Snapchat at Matweeny, 1 Y, and Twitter, Matt_Weenie.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being on the show. It's great to have you here. Let's skedaddle right on to what we are drinking. So, SaltySam, start with you, man.
These are actually the last 2 summer shandies in that box, and then I'm out of beer.
No.
It's no longer summer.
Just opened my second one.
Get fucked.
Get
up.
fucked.
Don't get fucked, because I like you. Get fucked up.
I'll be there.
Okay. Speed Dicker.
I am not drinking anything because I drunk it all before. I haven't went and filled it, so it's just ice and
Do you try
watered down tea.
to piss me off, like, on purpose?
I don't try.
I think you do.
I do.
God damn it. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your very unique and exciting drink that you've never had on the show before. It's only been 13
I'll do
episodes.
something different one day. I'll do like Coke. That's a good soda.
The only time you're ever going to drink something else, it's going to be my piss, and you're not going to know until you fucking drink it. Still love you, though. What about you, 40 Tits?
Today, we're drinking a lovely Rockstar Punched. You can get this at your local store for, I don't know how much. Probably $2. And some water, because I'm on call.
So $2 American, but $7 Canadian.
Yeah, something like that.
Ouch.
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
What you drinking?
Nope, that was my fault. Go ahead, Weenie.
I'm drinking wine from a mug through a straw.
What kind of wine?
Yellowtail Sweet Red Rue.
Okay. Has that been your go-to for the past
Yeah.
couple bottle? Okay.
Mom wine.
Mom wine.
Before I go into what I'm drinking, let me check to make sure that this bot command is working, because I changed the directory for where this should have been saved, and I don't know if it's working. Fuck! This is usually stuff I check before the show, but I was too busy getting beautiful.
Wow.
Ink bots. Where art thou?
Please.
Oh, hold on. All right, anybody who's asked a question so far, fuck, where did this go? Documents, OBS. Oh. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a second.
Do it live.
Fuck it. Maybe I left it here?
Looks like you were too
Where did you
worried
come
about
from? Where
getting
did you go?
dressed.
I was. Unlike somebody else. Okay, I think. Okay, nope, I got it. We're good. All right. I am drinking a vodka tonic because I'm trying to drink not drink so much beer. So I'm drinking vodka tonic. It's Sobieski vodka and Canada Dry tonic water. What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said you got to get rid of that beer gut.
Yeah, I'm really trying to lose 5 pounds.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, somebody, although, because I bought a bunch of beer probably last week, and then I was like, okay, as soon as I finish this box, I'll be done with it. And then my buddy last night brought over a peanut butter porter. That was super good. I don't know if you guys have ever had a peanut butter porter before. Super nutty, but very delicious. I enjoyed it. Has anybody else tried any new drinks in the past week or so?
Nope.
Nope.
I
Boring.
think the last time I drank was last Sunday.
Well, at least one of us doesn't have a problem. All right, let's move on to the next part of the show. Non-gaming stuff. So, as most of you guys know, we had a show last week. So I don't expect much to have changed since last week. But in relation to stuff that is not gaming, what have you guys been up to lately? So, Salty, we start with you.
Went to one of my first adult functions as a father. That wasn't my own kids. Went to my buddy's first birthday party on Saturday. Ate a shit ton of food. Chased my kid around for like 2 hours. And worked. And that's it. Here we are.
I thought you were gonna say you went to one of those like daddy son Zumba classes where you have like baby strapped to your chest and you're just fucking.
Yeah, there's no way in hell. My son would just kick me in the balls nonstop.
Does he actively
he's
go for
tall
your
as shit.
nads?
No, but he would just be swinging his feet if I put him in like one of those carriers.
Oh, okay.
He would just kick me in the balls nonstop.
Ain't about that life. Okay.
Hell no.
I have not been up to much other than work. I could say I spent 3 hours today looking for something to wear for the stream and couldn't find anything. So that was my life this weekend. Boring.
Bitched out.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't find shit. Okay.
Okay.
No!
What did he do?
I almost fucking spit everywhere.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You're just so damn funny, Speed.
I was just listening to you talk sometimes. This is the way that you say things. Just makes me laugh.
What did I say?
I don't even remember.
Accessories.
You don't have to say a thing, Speed.
Accessories.
Accessories. I don't know.
Anytime we're playing fucking H1Z1 now, and it's time to go into queue, everyone just goes, accept!
Accept accessories.
Accept the accessories! Oh. Okay. 42.
Fuck you guys.
Love you.
I haven't really been up to much either. I was at work training most of the week, and I'm gonna be at work training for the next fucking week too. But we got to play with cranes the other day, which was kind of fun.
I saw
I
that.
saw that on Snapchat.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty fun. They had like this big obstacle course set up, so I had to like use the controller for the crane and like race an object through the fucking warehouse and not hit anything.
Jesus.
It was very entertaining.
Wait, race with a crane?
Yeah,
That sounds dangerous.
it was
Do it
so
in, like,
much
a certain
fun.
amount of time or some shit.
Yeah, well, they didn't want us to like rush, but they were giving us prizes for who could get through it the fastest without hitting something. So
Okay.
I didn't win.
Aw.
That's it for me.
Has anybody just royally fucked up when it comes to those kind of like training sessions?
Nobody did at my one, but I remember we were asking the guy, and because it's pretty much just like up, down, left, right. There's really nothing to it, and people just don't pay attention. They just get totally dyslexic, so they're like sitting right beside an object, and it's like, okay, I gotta go left, and then they just go immediately right and just like slam into something else. But I haven't heard of any crazy stories yet.
We had a fucking crane accident at my work. So like, I don't know why. Like, I've seen so much crazy shit over the last couple episodes of this show, but
I love it.
they do a family open house picnic thing every summer at my work. So like, people can bring their families in on like a Saturday, and they have like shit for kids, like moon bounces and cotton candy, and they always have like amazing food. So people just come because it's all catered out. And then they went to clean it up 2 years ago, and they had like a huge 50-60 foot American flag hanging from a crane. Fucking moron didn't put the boomed arm all the way down, and then he went to drive out and he just wrecked a power pole.
Oh,
Damn.
It's like snapped the fucking wires in half.
damn.
Fucked somebody's car all up. It was nuts.
Fucking lawsuit waiting to happen.
Ended up paying that woman like $6,000.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Yep, it like totaled her fucking car.
Landed right. The pole landed right
mean,
on the
like,
car.
It wasn't the pole that landed on her. The power line itself snapped and just like flung and just like
it's just-
tore a hole all the way down the side of her car.
Jesus Christ. I would have loved to see that.
Fuck
Reminds-
that. I was working that day. That sucked ass.
Oh. Maybe it wasn't so awesome.
On the other side, if I was like driving out of the fucking parking lot and it was in my rearview mirror, it'd be funny, but not when I gotta go out there and fix that shit.
All right, dope. Where did we leave off? Weenie?
Crane.
I thought it was Speed's turn.
This week, well,
Speed already went, then
I just
42
went.
went.
okay.
Oh.
It's all you
42
Weenie.
was talking about cranes.
Okay, that's what it was. All right.
Oh shit. I got a car.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
I do gotta say, out of all the cars you could have gotten, that one fits you the most.
What is that
It's
supposed to
Literally the
be?
fact
Speed?
that like you're taking videos from inside with like death metal playing, just little Fiats going down the road. Pull to a stop, like the windows are down. Like what the fuck?
I could just imagine, like the people that know you. Yep, that's Weenie.
Yeah.
Just fucking flying down the road with metal.
Fire, fire, fire. I made Spoopy take the video because I was too scared to snap and drive.
Good, because it's bad.
Yeah, don't do
And
that.
I never do it.
Nope.
Bullshit.
Sometimes. It's the only time I
Yeah.
get to think.
Yeah, it's like being in the toilet.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna tell us it all about it?
It's a Fiat 500 Sport, and I didn't know this, but it has Beats audio speakers, so they're really
Ooh.
fucking good. And I'm probably gonna destroy them.
Does it go fast? What's the fastest you've been in it so far?
60. Not that fast.
Wait.
I've driven it once.
Oh.
That's when you're supposed to test and see how fast it can go.
Oh, and it has like, okay, so I don't know anything about cars, but it has like an automatic mode and like a standard
Auto
mode.
stick mode, yeah.
And I was driving around the parking lot and I was like, why is this car so fucking loud? Like it was
Oh
like
my
revved
God.
all the way up to 6. And I was just
First
like,
gear,
why
motherfucker.
isn't it fucking changing? And I was like, oh, I have to like manually shift. That's weird. And then I looked at Spoopy looked at the manual and he was like, you have it in the wrong thing. Like you shift it over one and it's automatic.
I
I was like, oh, okay.
I swear that those types of transmissions were invented by fucking gas companies, because the amount of gas that you go through using that mode in a car is, you go through twice the amount of gas that you do. It's ridiculous because of the lag. Like when you use auto stick, it's not actually the changing of gears. It's like the computer telling the transmission to shift. So, and at least the cars that I've driven, you'll tap up and it'll shift like a second late. And so you just end up just revving the fucking shit out of your engine. But who?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Target. What?
You're roboting.
Did I roll?
Oh. I think it's better now.
Okay. I drove all the way to Target, which is like I don't know, 10, 15 minutes doing the fucking shifting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just watching for it to get to like in between 3 and 4 and then shifting.
Well, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it. And they gave me like a whole bag of swag stuff.
Ooh,
Swag.
A t-shirt and a water, but I drank the water yesterday because I was shit-faced.
Oh, the Fiat water is
It
gone.
happens.
Is it Fiat
Yeah.
branded water?
No, it's Carvana branded water.
Oh, that's right.
The website I got the car from.
Yeah, can you, for the people in chat who maybe like me didn't understand, what is Carvana and what does it do?
I mean, basically, it's just like buying clothes. You just go onto their website, you find a car that you like, and they have like 360 images of the car. They zoom into like every scratch and bump and dent that's on the car, and then you just add it to the shopping cart and they deliver it to you.
That's
Like I
fucking
bought it
crazy.
Thursday and they delivered it yesterday.
You bought it like sight unseen? Is it brand new?
No, it's used, but it's like 2013 and it only had like 5,000 miles.
That's insane.
And they give you like the Carfax report and everything, and it was clean. And I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking buy a car today.
Yeah, I can't. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, it seems like it would be a thing. It's not that surprising, but what?
Yeah.
Bought it online?
And they told me, they were like, if you find another car on the website that you like, you have 7 days and we'll swap it for you. And we'll just
That's so
transfer your
crazy.
down payment to the other car. So if I
Wow.
like find a black one that I really like instead of white, I can just be like,
stay with
"I'm gonna
white."
Get this. I like the
Stormtrooper.
white. I do like the white.
Do you like it more than the black?
I'm still kind of disappointed because I really wanted to get custom plates and have it be Vader,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna go with the Stormtrooper car.
You can always
You'll never crash because you will
Plastic
miss
it.
everything.
the entire car black.
Oh, if you got a black one, you could get a custom horn, the Empire song. So when you hit the horn,
Don't make me want to exchange the car now.
That would be great. Or
You know how
when
many
he
horns you'd have to
screams-
have?
Horns?
No.
There's different-
Well,
Get an electric one.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Oh
you just
yeah,
get the
electric one will
ones.
fix it.
That'll work. All right,
I used
cool.
to have one of those on one of my old cars.
I think we've talked about this on the show before, but Robot he just bought a speakerphone system that they usually put on ice cream trucks, and it had like a megaphone, and he would just drive up next to girls and go, moo, and then fucking peel away like an asshole. It was funny at the
Oh.
time, but what happens when you're 18 and have a fucking Trans Am? He was a fuckboy. He didn't even know it. Okay. Is that it,
Fuck boy
Weenie?
before it was cool.
Yeah, basically, I've just been working and I got one of those DBX microphone things and I don't know how to work it. So I'm trying to figure that.
the thing.
Trying
Yeah.
to figure that out.
I got
the thing.
the thingy.
I got the thingy.
The DBX 286 SX? I don't remember. Yeah, but it's a hardware compressor, which I'm totally fucking jealous. Okay. As far as I go, since last Crocs, I've pretty much just been working, streaming, and that's it. That's all I've been doing. According to the script, I've also been getting that ass sucked and sucking dick. I don't remember either of those, but I wouldn't put it past me to get that shit
That's
done.
how good it was. You don't remember.
Oh, baby.
Weenie did it.
I started
No.
exercising, which has pretty much made my life completely miserable, but hey, it's got to be worth something, right? There is nothing worse than trying to exercise after not exercising. It makes you just want to go back to never exercising
Do you not like?
again.
Do you not feel like slightly accomplished after you do it? That it makes it feel okay.
No, it does, but while I'm doing it, I'm like, ah, ah! It makes me want to vomit.
It'll all be over soon.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it. If you stop, then you won't do it again, and then you'll start all over.
See, I've gone through this pattern probably 3 or 4 times in the past like 4 years, where I just get to a point where I just feel so awful all the time that I make like a drastic change. But up until this point, I'd always like, okay, I'll eat something shitty every 4th day or every 6th day. And now I'm just like fucking cold turkey. Oh my god, it's awful.
If I hear that you're eating like Five Guys or something, I'll come down there and make you run like 5 miles.
I've only, for those of you in chat who don't know, I'm like addicted to going out to eat.
That's what hits you in the chin.
What?
Addicted. Yes.
He waits for it every day.
You do. I completely went over my head.
God.
I'm addicted to going out to eat. I fucking love going out to eat, and I'm just now stopping. And it's been since the LAN party, so it's been 13 days. I've only gone out to eat one time, and it was a salad. And I want to fucking murder everyone because I want shitty food and I want beer. And but
son of a bitch.
It'll be worth it eventually, right?
I ate a cheeseburger the size of my head today. How do you feel about that?
Yesterday, I went to Chick-fil-A and got a number 2 with mustard and pepper jack cheese.
See, I've never had
mustard on chicken. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, that is really weird, Speed.
I mean, I eat mustard on chicken. I don't care.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna judge.
I put mustard on like everything.
Me too. My hot dog, my hamburger, my chicken.
You wouldn't
everything.
put mustard on dicks, you fucking weirdo.
Ooh.
Oh,
You got me there.
damn.
I can do mustard on chicken. It's not my preferred. Like, I'll always go for ranch or barbecue when it comes to chicken. Or my newest obsession, Frank's Red Hot, because it's the spiciest thing I can eat.
Have you ever had honey mustard?
Yeah. My favorite kind of mustard is Dijon. I like Dijon or, I think it's called, is it country mustard? It's the one that has the really thick seeds in it.
Country mustard?
The actual mustard seeds.
Oh my god, that fucking wig.
Shut up!
This is going to be like
when
the
the
most
stream's over,
highly
Naaackers,
memed episode we've ever had.
It really
ever.
is. I think that's pretty much it. All right, moving along. Games. What games we've been playing recently? Go ahead, Salty.
I have played a little bit of H1Z1. This week I haven't really gotten much of a chance to play. Been trying to take care of some shit on my days off around the house and cleaning stuff up with all the fucking leaves falling. We've had wind here, like 40-mile-an-hour sustained wind here for the last like day and a half. Like the fucking power went out last night, all that. And so trying to do stuff around here for that crap, and then played H1Z1 for a couple hours. I think it was yesterday, and then or Friday, and then played a little bit of Ark. So other than that, not even a crap.
Wait, you played H1Z1?
That's the first thing
me
you
and
said.
Digi played the other day.
Oh, okay. I'm jelly.
Not for long. I think we played like, we were gonna play 2 or 3 matches, ended up being 5 or 6 because like 2 matches we fell right into getting clusterfucked at like military base or in the city.
Yep. The military function.
So, I think the best we did was like 8th or something.
That's good. Well, 8 in doubles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
It wasn't bad.
Are you still enjoying it as much?
Yeah, but I have to play, like, I've played a few rounds solo queue just when I don't have a lot of time. And I can't just, like, play a fucking group match of 5 that takes, like, an hour.
Yeah.
So I'll just play a couple short solo queue matches, and I just fucking rush nonstop. Just stop fucking hiding and doing all that dumb shit. Just rush nonstop trying to, like, practice on the guns a little bit. But I still haven't done shit in that either. I don't even know if I've cracked top 10 in those matches yet.
I was just about to ask you. We were playing Rocket League with fucking Vans, and his power got knocked out because of that wind.
Yeah.
And he went outside, and he was like, "Oh my god, it's so stormy!" And he started recording, And then the next snap was like the snowy scene, like the snowy Snapchat filter. He's like, "Oh, it's okay. It's just snow." But do you know how long he didn't have power for? Because I didn't remember talking about it to him.
It was a while.
Really?
Like, I think it was a little bit over an hour. So it wasn't like it was fucking a week or nothing. But we don't normally lose power because my neighborhood, all the power lines are underground. So it must have been something tripped way up the road.
Okay.
So it was only like an hour, but the fucked up part was we lost power like right before I was getting ready to start cooking dinner for my son. So it's like now I gotta feed him a bunch of shit, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and banana for dinner
Banana.
instead of actually cooking dinner.
Banana.
It was like the moment he finished eating, the fucking lights came back on. I was like, God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was probably an hour and a half.
Okay. Okay, Smokey. Speed. What's you, dog?
I've been playing some Dishonored 2. Who edited this? I've been playing some Dishonored 2, and I beat it today. I would say the game was very good, other than it being a horrible port. I had frames, I'd have over 60, and then they would dip down to like 10, 15, like every 10 to 15 minutes, and it'd just get to the point where you couldn't play the game. You'd had to restart it and do it again. Been playing a little bit of Overwatch, played some Saints Row 3 with you a few days ago. And that's honestly about it. I haven't been gaming as much. I've just been lurking in the text channels. So
I'm joining the voice channels,
What?
not playing the game that.
what?
Fuck off.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I do
So
what I want.
Can you explain Dishonored, or just the type of game that it is? Because I don't know. I've never played a Dishonored game.
No spoilers.
Okay. I'm not gonna be like Naaackers and spoil it for you, but
That was one time.
this Dishonored is a steampunk styled game. You feel like the time periods back in the early 1800s, but they have tech that we don't even have yet. So it's not to the point of like how Fallout is, but very steampunky.
Okay.
You are a assassin, and I'm not.
Assassin.
Fuck off, okay? You are an assassin. You're an assassin. You're trying to kill us in Dishonored 1. You're trying to kill the people that assassin the Empress, which
Assassinated.
assassinated. I can't even do anything with you guys.
You're laughing is what's making us laugh, so you're only yourself to blame.
Okay, I gotta calm down. All right. Dishonored 2, steampunk game. You're an assassin. I would compare it to Assassin's Creed, kind of. It's basically a first-person Assassin's Creed. And what else? It's got superpowers, basically, that you get from the Dark One. That's one of the like gods in the game that you tend to know.
Okay.
And it's got a dark feel to it. Like one of the powers that I have, I can like summon a rat swarm, and it will go and eat somebody, and like their body will get shredded to pieces, and it's pretty fun.
First person.
Are you playing as Corvo or are you playing as the new main character?
I played as Emily, which is
Okay.
Corvo's daughter.
Okay.
Played as her. She has different powers than Corvo. I feel like she's more if you wanted to go the route like kill everybody, run around, and not be stealthy. So that's what I did my first playthrough. And my next one, it's probably going to be a few months down the road. Fuck you, Naaackers. And I'm going to play as Corvo and try to do it stealthy with no kills. So that's probably going to be super hard.
Can you explain what her daughter looks like?
Not as ugly as you.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna bite your dick off next time. You know that.
Do
You
it,
fucking know
please.
that?
Please.
No balls. That's what your nickname's gonna be.
Speed, no balls, demon.
Speeds no. Oh my god. Speeds no. Okay. Well, thank you for that explanation, Speed. I don't know if it was a game that I would like playing. Do you know what the first one would cost if I was to get it right now?
I do not know. It's probably like $20 at least on Steam since the new one came out.
Okay. How long has it been since the first one released? Because I remember you were hyped up for it for a while.
I would say like 2-3 years maybe since the last one. I may be totally wrong, but I got the last one later. I didn't buy it when it came out. I waited a while, and I ended up just purchasing it because someone said it was a fun game, and I got it on the Steam sale for like 40% off. So I said, "Hey, what the hell?" So I got it,
It's
played it,
10
and I
bucks
liked
right
it.
now.
It came out in
$10.
2012.
The first one did.
2012.
Yeah, and it's $10. It's on sale.
Maybe I'll get it.
What a bottle!
What about I'll do a little ring
It's
around
got
the river.
overwhelming-
I got my water
positive.
bottle. You got yours?
Oh, I got it, but it's fucking tonic water.
All right, then.
Fucking. Yeah. Okay. Sweet, Speed. Anything else?
That's all from me, really.
Okay.
So
I've been playing a bunch of. I mean, since this past week, since we did it last weekend, I've just been playing normal Rocket League, normal Hearthstone. We've been playing some H1Z1, and I won a game by myself. Not really by myself, but somehow I made it to the final like 10 or something. I can't remember when the last one of us died, but
We died super early.
yeah.
You
And I remember I just
basically
like
did the
I
whole
just like
match
casually, I just
yourself.
casually played on by myself. And
Oh, that's right. Because that's when I died within 5 minutes. Or was that when I was sitting out?
no, I think
I just
I
died
think
super
You
early.
probably died
Yeah,
like in
probably.
the first 5 seconds.
I was plubbing real hard.
there was even a hacker in that game too, and I somehow still won. I can't remember. I know it was during that game because I'm pretty sure I killed the hacker, which I was super impressed about.
I do.
Because I saw him
remember that.
I saw him like glitching around the air. I was gonna shadow play it, but I saw him like glitching around in the air, and he was like throwing like unlimited grenades at this one group that was in the trees because it was just like explosion after explosion in the trees, and I was just like laying prone on top of the one military base, just like watching this all happen. And I was like, I'm gonna get naded anytime now, but it never happened. And then I saw him kind of flying along the front of the base, and I exited because the gas was coming, and I saw this guy that was in like full camo, and he had like a bunch of ammo and a bunch of everything, and I just turned the corner, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. Killed him. I'm pretty sure it was him. It must have been.
Bob Ross would never kill anybody.
I'm Howard Stern.
Oh. Are you sure?
Make a timeout real quick. We
I
just
don't-
got another Extra Life donation to
Oh,
my page by Red Boots for $25. If you don't stop, please.
Yeah.
I want to raise as much money as we can for the kids, but don't go broke for it.
Red Boots, you're
We
way too
appreciate
kind.
his $25 donation, so
Woo-hoo-hoo!
means we're way over $2,500.
Yep.
Thank you, Red Boots.
Thank you, Red Boots.
Yay, boots.
Yeah, other than that, haven't been playing much.
Cool. All right, Miss Weenie.
H1Z1.
That's it.
Basically it. I mean, I've kind of taken a break from Overwatch. I don't know why, but I just got tired of it. I played some Overwatch yesterday, but I don't remember a whole lot.
I don't expect you to.
I know I tried Sombra, but I don't think I did very well. But yeah, I've just been playing a lot of H1Z1 with Bourbon.
Cool.
On that note, just because I noticed, I don't even know if we talked about this on a past gaming discussion, but in Overwatch, I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if anyone else hasn't heard, but they made quick play character lock now,
Yes.
which is like the best thing in the world.
Yes.
Should have been a day one
I'm-
thing. If you ask
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that will. I'm not gonna say that'll make me play it again, because I play it every once in a while, but it's just I'm more likely to play it again now, just because that always bothered the fuck out of me. I did not enjoy that at all. That's what I always enjoyed about Battleborn, was that you could only have rip Battleborn.
Oh my god. Don't even. I watched clips of the other day of me playing that on my stream, and I was like, I really liked this
Yeah,
game.
I
Like, it was
really liked
actually
it.
genuinely fun to play, but it was just like, it's like a human being looking at an ant on the ground, and it's like, you're the Overwatch is the human, and Battleborn is the ant, and the human's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna squash you. I'm just gonna let you walk away
And die.
And die in the corner.
and die
somewhere.
eventually.
Yeah. Speed, can you use
Or
your mighty game stats powers to find out how many people are playing Battleborn right now?
It doesn't list it. I checked already.
Does it really?
They can make it where it doesn't list it. I think so.
Oh, okay.
That's
No
probably
Man's
why they
Sky
did
turned
that.
theirs off. You can't see who's playing them.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's too many people playing it. I had so much fun with it. The only downside to that game was you were playing for a half an hour minimum if you were playing that game.
Yeah.
And by the end of 4 or 5 matches between like queue times and matchmaking and breaks, it's like 5 hours worth just for those couple games. So I don't know. That was a super fun game. I'm kind of sad that it died so quickly. I don't know if it would still be as popular if it hadn't came out around the same time as Overwatch, even though they're completely separate games. They're not the same game at all, but you're talking to 13-year-old internet kids. They don't research things. They call it like they see it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Greg posted a link. There's in the last 32 minutes, only 161 people have been playing. All-time
Oh.
peak was 12,000. The last 24 hours, the peak was 263.
Ooh, shit.
That's bad. That is
That's
so
really
bad.
terrible.
That's
They are-
nobody. That's playing 34 minutes ago. That's one H1Z1 instance.
There's probably
Yeah.
more than 200 people that work at that development company for the game.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
it was a
God.
good development company that made it. I'm surprised it didn't do as good as it
It's just
should have done. It
release
just
time.
came out wrong time. Yeah.
Long time. I
Shit.
mean, everybody tries to compare Overwatch and Battleborn, but honestly, it's just wrong time. The same people that would have loved to play that game are playing Overwatch, and it just fucking took off just a little faster.
I'm looking at the 6-month. Ugh, fucking vodka. I'm looking at the 6-month, and it looks like all the way up until August, there was around 2,000 people playing, and then the summer ended, and their numbers just absolutely tanked, like fucking hard, like drama alert sub count.
Oh,
Shots fired.
wow.
Shots fired. Scarce all day. Actually, fuck all of them because those news shows are stupid. I'm just surprised. When did we play at 42? That was over
When
6
did
months ago, right?
It was
Well, we
before
played-
Overwatch.
We played it. Yeah, no, we played it like a week after it released.
Yeah, it was because I don't think I pre-ordered, but I think I bought it the day that it came out. I'm pretty sure I got it the
think
day
so.
it came out.
Because I probably convinced you.
You probably did.
We even played beta before, and I liked the game. It was fun. I
Yeah.
just chose to buy Overwatch instead.
They had some pretty cool character designs in that too. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if I was watching it, and like the sniper guy, the little guy that you like to use in Naaackers, the guy that was like he had like the top hat and everything, and the way
Monopoly
he
guy.
ran. Yeah, and even like the healer was like, the healer kind of reminded me of Zenyatta from Overwatch because he was like that mushroom-headed guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he threw like little ninja stars.
I
He
only
was-
played the girl that shot the arrows. Thorn, I think. I think her name was Thorn.
I can't even remember the
I
characters
don't know,
honestly.
but yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. I actually did. For never playing a game like that, I like went 15-0 one game.
Dang. Yeah, just getting kills in that game was so gratifying.
You'd had to work for it. It took forever to kill
It
somebody.
really did, and they could get away so fucking easily too.
Hmm.
Looks like Greg said that they had a Battleborn Day November 9th, but it didn't work. Like it didn't. Shit.
Shit.
It's sad. I hate when someone puts a good game just dies like that.
That was the guys who made Borderlands, right?
Yeah.
2K.
Yeah.
Rip Battleborn.
I mean, really, all 2K at this point has after that took a shit is like NBA 2K. It's the only sport where everybody buys 2K. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like EA makes every other sports game ever.
Too sad.
Oh well.
Oh well. At least it
We're
wasn't No
still
Man's Sky.
millionaires. Pretty much.
Okay. Is that me? Weenie, we just ended with you? Okay. I've been playing a shit ton of Rocket League. A lot of solo standard and a lot of playing competitive with my boy MrFortyTwo and Mr. Vansman. Been playing a shit ton of H1Z1. I started Saints Row 3 with SpeedDemon. That game is fucking ridiculous.
You didn't
So
get into it.
ridiculous.
Saints Row 4 gets even worse.
I can't help but fucking nut slam every pedestrian that I come in contact with.
I'm running around. I have no clothes too, so I'm just running around streaking nut slam.
Yeah. Oh god. So
Fuck you, bruh.
fuck you. And I think me and SpeedDemon had a contest of who could make the more ridiculous person, and we both chose tall, extremely fat man ladies with like neon colored hair, and we were both naked.
I went like a Shrek route, and I would say he was an overweight Shrek, so he was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't. Of course, I had to put a clown face on my character. But game is super fun. I really enjoyed it. We probably only gotten maybe 2 hours into it, but we'll be coming back to it soon. Had a mini couch game night in my house last night for a friend's birthday. We played Gang Beast, Towerfall, and iDarb. I don't know if you guys have ever played iDarb. If you're a streamer, iDarb is a 2v2 game where you are trying to get a soccer ball into the other person's net by throwing it, and people in chat can insert commands that fuck with your game. So somebody can type in, hashtag Rickroll and a fucking dancing.
I've seen that shit.
Dancing. What fuck is his name?
Rick asked.
Rick Astley. Will dance across the screen and pretty much like block your field of view. We played it for like 2 couch streams, I think, back in the summertime. Super fun game. We played it without the Twitch integration, and it ended up being super fun, even though we didn't have that. It's just a fun game to play. It's from the Windows Store. I don't believe you can get it on Steam. I think it was only $10. So it's IDARB, iDarb. It's a super fun game. So if you guys have friends that you can play with locally, I think you can play online. I'm not 100% sure, but the Twitch integration is really cool. It seems like a couple companies are starting to work on games that are made for Twitch, which is super cool, obviously. Me and 42 beats Borderlands, the pre-sequel last week. Super good game. We kind of, even though we played it for 6 streams, I felt like we whizzed through it. Maybe because I was just having so much fun with you. But it was super great. I can't take myself. I can see myself. I need to cover myself so I can't see what I look like. But yeah, super fun game. And then we played. I feel like we played Grand Theft Auto, but I don't think we did. It was in my most recently played in Steam, but I think that was from the LAN party. I don't think that was from recently. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing lately.
We got another donation.
Oh shit! Is it to your page? Somebody's trying to fuck
Probably
me
Red Boots
over.
again.
$31
From
Trackpad
oh god.
to
Ooh.
put me $1 ahead.
I knew it was something to do
I
with
should have fucking called that.
that. Good job, Trey.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
The first one, by the way, from Red Boots said, "Sorry, I can't be there tonight. Love your faces." And
Aw.
Trackpad had no message at all.
Uh,
Just
He
speaking
doesn't
with
need
actions.
It's okay,
rather than
Track.
words.
At least I got my refund for No Man's Sky.
Oh man. Fuck you.
Oh, Speed, you didn't either, did you?
No, but me and Robot put 2 in.
I didn't
And-
get one either.
They eventually said to me, "Sorry for the mishap. You do not." They said the standard Steam refund still applies to this title. So I'm pretty sure everybody was asking for.
probably.
So yeah. Let's not
Awesome.
even talk about it. Let's move on.
Oh, you forgot. All of the gaming and news discussion was about No Man's Sky tonight. Don't you know? We talk about
No,
it
it's
every week.
not.
I'm kidding.
He has to look.
But anyway, Trackpad, thank you very much for that donation. Greatly appreciated. All right, moving on to any final points before we move from the gaming? Anytime 42 does a little head shake. Okay, moving on. Gaming news and discussion. Like I said before, you spin me right around. You know, I just fucking thought of that. I have to announce on stream because this is a rated R stream. For those of you who don't know, one of the greatest websites to mankind, meatspin.com, is no longer up.
Oh my.
It has gotten taken down.
No longer up.
Yeah, it's the dick was super flaccid, anyways.
Hey, Lamau.
Hey, whoa!
They went up some of the times.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey.
It is now meatspin.fr, so it's still accessible to a point, but it's not the .com anymore. When I checked the Internet Archive, I think that website has been up since 2006. So
Jeez.
it's been up for so long. I'm a little heartbroken about it because it's a fucking hilarious website. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If I could fucking get a meat spin butthole shirt, I'd be all about it.
What you should do, have meat spin happen at everybody at your work. All the teachers just have it pop up on their monitors.
I mean,
you'll be fired, but that'd be the best thing I've ever
I
heard
never
of.
did it at work, but when I would fix close friends' computers, I would set their internet homepage to meat spin. And then I would always get texts and calls like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have gotten infected again by Naaackers. But so quick, we'll do a quick moment of silence for meat spin. Very sad. Although, Salty, did you see that Casey Neistat is no longer doing daily vlogs? Now that I could cry about.
I mean, you kind of saw it coming. Anybody that pays attention to his channel and watches religiously saw that coming. He's taken a lot of breaks over the last like 2 months where he just didn't vlog shit, or he took a couple days here to work on a video, a couple days there. I mean, on one hand, like I watch a lot of daily videos, like daily YouTubers, so I'm actually kind of glad to not have another 10 minutes of video I have to watch every day.
Because I'm about 2 weeks behind, so and I need to catch up. This fucking GIF that Greg put in chat.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was like,
that
we were talking about meat spin, and I was looking at the link that Greg posted, and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to ban Greg right now. So I thought maybe he posted meat spin, and then I looked at it, and I was like, okay.
That's Tinder, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Or a copy of.
Oh my god. What meat is that? I don't understand.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How did a fly get in here?
Because your creeper, you
So
left the
confusing.
creeper window left open.
I'm so confused.
Oh god. All right. Anywho, during the week, if you guys want to submit news articles for us to talk about on the show, one of my fellows here will put a Discord link in chat. There is a text channel called News where you can submit news articles for us to discuss on the show. So I would like to thank MrFortyTwo, Mr. Vansman, Blue Penguin, and Digital Flex for submitting articles to the show this week. Thanks for supporting the show, guys. This first one isn't so much of a news article, more of just kind of a I wanted to let you know thing. So this article is called How to Get Windows 10 to Shut Up. As far as me as a streamer, I've had nonstop issues of Windows 10, so many goddamn notifications and pop-ups, and it's so fucking annoying. There is going to be a link in chat. There's a guy that shows you how to go into Windows 10 Action Center and disable all of these sound notifications. I can deal with the Windows 7 like default sound. The default Windows 10 sound makes me want to cut my fucking wrist. I hate it so goddamn much. So there'll be a link in chat for you guys. Channel my inner SpeedDemon and just.
Oh my god.
That'll be in chat for you. The second one is kind of another. Just so you know, update your Spotify. So there was a little bit of an issue where Spotify for the desktop on both Windows and Mac operating systems was writing over 5 to 10 gigabytes an hour of random read-write data to hard drives. So if you didn't know, solid-state hard drives are a faster version of mechanical hard drives. And while they're faster, they have a shorter lifespan because they can only take so many read and writes. So it turns out that Spotify was writing hundreds of gigabytes a day in temporary files to solid states, and people's solid states were just fucking going kaput. So if you guys use Spotify on your desktop, whether it's for Windows or it's for Mac OS, just make sure it's up to date because you might be slowly killing your SSD. No big deal, but a little deal. 42, did you notice anything like that on your machine as far as performance while Spotify was open?
No, but I'm confused as to like what is it writing?
Just temporary data.
Just random shit.
Just random fucking
temporary
shit.
data.
Yep. So like for example, when you take a 10 gigabyte file and you drag it from drive A to drive B, hard drives do this thing called space allocation, where they allocate all of the space you're going to need before all the data moves, and it was just constantly just rewriting files over and over and over again. Just crazy. But
Yeah, the longer you kept your computer on, the more it would write.
yep.
Probably look at that then.
Yeah, as long as you update to the new version, you're fine.
Yeah, I think the version
1.042.
Yep. So if you guys use
1.0.0.
Spotify, make sure you check that out. And if you don't have a solid state hard drive in your computer that it's installed on, don't worry about it. Okay, moving on to our first actual piece of news. Because this is a show on Twitch and we like talking about Twitch updates. Twitch has released a couple new things as of late. So the first one being video uploads beta update. So as you know, Twitch released a feature probably a month or two ago, whenever TwitchCon was. You can now upload videos to Twitch just like you would upload a video to YouTube. So it is in beta. They're making changes. They're taking feedback from the community, which is great. But a couple issues that they had fixed were you can now watch videos without interruption. There is more accurate search results when you are searching a channel for their videos. You can now upload in .mov, AVI, FLV. Who the fuck makes FLV videos? Who does that? I will stab them.
FLV?
Yeah, Flash video.
Flava Flav.
It depends on if I used to use a VLC player
Yeah.
a lot, like as my default media player, and that defaulted to FLV. Like, I've done recordings for like YouTube videos and shit where I had to scrap the entire fucking thing because I didn't have any of the codecs for FLV for like fucking Premiere.
Shit.
Or
Okay.
anything else.
Other fixes, they give you better previews of your video, and there's also a bug fix that are helping viewers find language-specific uploads. I'm sorry, language-specific, uploads. So it looks like they're tweaking a little bit. As far as people that stream, which might only be one of you / two of you, have any of you guys used the Twitch upload feature as far as videos go?
No.
No? Okay. I haven't either. I had a quick minute the other day where I was thinking, do I want to go through and make custom thumbnails for my past broadcasts just to like make it cleaner? But those go away after 2 months. So it's like, why spend all that time creating thumbnails if they're going to disappear eventually? And they say that uploads stay forever, but what if they don't? I don't know.
They're probably gonna just put a data cap on it.
Probably.
Like you can only store so many gigabytes of fucking video before we start asking you to knock a couple old ones off.
And that's what I thought was going to be included in Twitch Prime was unlimited uploads, but it seems like it's unlimited for everybody. But I just don't know how unlimited. Unlimited is always like in quotes, because like I'm sure it's it's Amazon.
120 gigabytes.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Next up on the Twitch list, Twitch API version update. As a non-developer, I don't really know what this means. But one thing I did notice was that there's something in here that might allow for name changes in the future.
Thank God.
Please.
Yeah, so it looks like there's something in the API communication-wise where your channel is referenced by a certain value. But now it's, instead of it being that old value, the new value is going to be your username. And when they change the Twitch API to reflect your username instead of, because don't we all have like isn't it like a 10 or 12 digit number that's associated to our account? So I think it's going from that numeric value to a name, which would be great because there's a lot of people who just have names that they don't like or just made when they didn't think they were going to be serious about Twitch and then eventually just got into it. So who here would vote for a name change? Yeah,
I had a former name and changed it to this, and I changed it to this to match my Twitter account.
Okay.
I would just want the
That's
numbers
pretty much
out of mine.
You have to scoop that up quick.
Some dickhead took my name. So.
Weenie, would you change yours?
Yeah, I dropped
I
the
don't
Y,
know.
that extra Y.
Did somebody have Y?
I think what happened was I had a Twitch account before I started streaming and it was connected to my Facebook.
Okay.
And then I decided to start streaming and disconnected everything, but somehow it was still linked directly to my Facebook. So I just deleted the account and made a new one.
Okay. As some of you OGs know, I had my Twitch account that was Naaackers with 3 A's, which is what I fucking go by on everything now. But I was so butthurt that it had 3 A's, and I was so concerned by how it looked, and so I fucking stopped streaming on that channel, and then I started up Naaackers TV, and then after a year, I fucking hated the new name, and now I want the old one back. So I will be very happy if this actually happens, because I will 100% switch back to just my old username. So, very cool stuff. The third part of the Twitch updates, clip trimming, is here. So as you guys know, Twitch has a clip feature where if you're watching a stream, you can clip it and get, a 40 to 45 second video clip of their stream after it has already passed. This was kind of one of the only features that was missing from clips in comparison to Oddshot. And I think this might be the Oddshot killer, because I don't know why people would still use Oddshot if this is the thing. Do any of you guys still use Oddshot at all?
Nope. Even on
Yes.
mobile, I don't anymore.
Really?
Nope.
Okay.
Because they integrated it into the Android app, so I can just fucking clip it from mobile.
And that's the thing, is if they can get you to not leave the platform, people are gonna use that instead.
Anything
you know what?
you can put on this fucking phone, people are gonna fucking use.
Yep.
It's another thing too that I was thinking about that is like, even I know for me, like if there's times where I'll be watching a stream and I clip it, like if I don't use Oddshot, well, if I see something on a stream that I want to share to someone else that doesn't know what Twitch is or doesn't watch Twitch, more than likely if they know me, they know what Twitch is at least. So if I'm sending them a link and I'm telling them, hey, watch this video, and it says Oddshot, they're probably like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to click on that link. Whereas if they see Twitch, they're going to be like, oh, it's from Twitch.
Yep.
So that's probably something that's, going to hurt them eventually too, is if more people are using clips.
But is it
That's
going to
all.
allow first the slow-mo? Because Oddshot has the slow-mo.
For sure, eventually.
Oh,
If it
do
doesn't
they?
happen now.
That's what it'll
Yeah.
do, is it'll make it a battle of like features. Too.
Yeah.
Because like Dr. Disrespect always will go in and do the slow-mo of like.
Oh yeah.
So if they integrate that, then there's no reason to use Oddshot.
They will eventually.
Another quick shout out. If you guys do not watch Dr. Disrespect on Twitch,
It's fucking hilarious.
you are missing out. I'm telling you.
His locker room is the best.
Let's go take a look at my beautiful city. This is all mine. So that was going to be my next question. Other than the speed change, are there any differences between clips and Oddshot? I've always found Oddshots play. No matter fucking what. Oddshots always just play. I've always had the issue of clips freezing, not loading,
Yep.
or stopping in the middle. That hasn't been...
Buffering their ass off.
Yeah, that hasn't been a big of an issue as of late that I've noticed. But I always thought that Oddshot just performed better. So I'm guessing, other than what Weenie just said about the slow-mo, I don't think there's any differences. And I've been an Oddshot lover for a really long time, and I know Vans is hanging on to Oddshot for dear life.
Yep.
But I don't know if they're going to last much longer. Okie smoky. Moving on. Asus ROG GX 800 released liquid-cooled laptop with external GTX 1080. This laptop gives me a fucking hard on, even though it's
Laptop.
a desktop because it's not mobile. This is really just sort of eye candy, but I wanted to share it on the show because I wanted to show you guys what is capable as far as like a mobile gaming system. So this laptop, which costs $505,000, I'm sorry.
I was about to say,
Jesus
yep.
Christ.
Small fucking Mazda.
Yep. Intel Core i7 6820HK, a 18-inch 4K display, a water-cooled GTX 1080. The CPU is probably water-cooled as well. And that 18-inch 4K display supports fucking G-Sync. All of the components are unlocked and overclockable by default. And yeah, like I said, the price tag is most likely going to be around $5,000.
Jesus Christ.
I
It
think.
has an RGB keyboard.
Oh, did I? I didn't think
What?
I missed that.
Yeah, it has an RGB keyboard.
I'll fuck with that all day.
$5 grand.
It's kind of fucking ugly though.
It is. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking. It's fucking huge. Like, look how thick that bitch is.
Well, they put a 1080 in there. How
Yeah.
Dual
thick
Yeah.
it's gonna be?
SLI 1080s and not 1080Ms.
1080.
Regular ass desktop 1080s.
I don't know the practicality of this machine at all.
There's no fucking mobility.
There-
left.
there-
You
yeah.
might as well just build like an Alienware.
Exactly. Like, why not just buy a mini ITX desktop for $3,000 less and a 20-inch monitor?
Well, I mean, for the people that like, for example, people that that are on the move all the time, people driving trucks, driving across the country, they can't have a desktop. So
Yeah, but
That's not much better than a fucking desktop, though. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
You're not putting that shit on your lap.
But
It'll
it's-
fucking set your fucking legs on fire.
probably, but
my fucking little cummies, they're getting damaged.
Fucking comments are on fire.
oh my god.
My goddamn hot cummies. But there's other gaming laptops that have similar, I don't know why I did a boob grab gesture, a similar amount of build quality and power that isn't that big, that isn't that huge. Like, you can get just a regular ROG gaming laptop or an Alienware that can play a lot of games really well, but it's still more mobile than that thing. And it looks like a waffle maker behind it. I don't.
Yeah.
Some fucking weird shit.
But yeah. Any final thoughts on that? Fucking 64 gigs of DDR4. Supports up to 3 M.2 PCIe SSDs in RAID 0. It's got 802.11ac Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB 3.1 Type-C, gigabit LAN
By
port.
the way, Mythologic sells the Phobos series that they build, which also has dual 1080s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so insane. I have no reason for them, but I
Not
want
to
them.
RAID.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Also with double, like 2 slots of M.2 that you can put RAID 0.
Oh my god. That would be so sick.
It would probably cost the same, but it wouldn't look dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, people that actually give a damn about you made it.
the waffle computer. Fucking blue waffle laptop.
I specifically, when we went to Michigan, I specifically didn't ask to go on the other side of Mythologic because I knew I would have just been like, credit card.
Yeah.
Credit card.
The machines
I
that
don't
they
need-
build there are insane.
Insane.
Yeah. All right.
Any.
All right. Well, that is it for that article. This last one, not so much an article, but more of a question. Have the latest NVIDIA drivers fucked anyone else's life up? Because I'm having some weird video issues. Really weird video issues. Rocket League has crashed 3 times in the past week. I need to get this for emphasis. Rocket League doesn't crash. Ever. Ever. So the fact that Rocket League is crashing is very unnerving. Have you guys had any issues with the latest NVIDIA drivers?
I don't have them. I don't ever
I'm
download
not
them.
an early adopter, man. Fuck that. I haven't actually loaded video drivers on time in like years.
The last 3 video drivers that NVIDIA has put out, I might be slightly wrong, but I'm pretty sure they all had problems with them. Like
Yeah.
two updates ago, I've heard people getting blue screens and having to start the computer in safe mode and fix the shit and just random stuff like that. So that's why I just don't. I'll wait till I'm 100% sure there's no problems that's been out, and then I'll update. That's what I'm gonna stay doing because
Yeah.
I don't feel like fucking everything up.
Yeah, I was having issues with my Rocket League too. It was giving me a whole bunch of weird FPS drop issues. And see, the problem with me is that I hate the little notification in my tray that has for like NVIDIA experience that says you need an update.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just want to get rid of this. Just update.
Yeah.
And then I regret it.
I was super excited for GeForce Experience when it first came out. I was like, fuck yeah, this seems great. And it has not been great at all. And Shadowplay was such a great fucking idea, just executed so poorly. For those of you that are looking for a Shadowplay alternative, Action Recorder has something called Time Shift that uses actually the same video encoder. Fuck! That Shadowplay does, but it works way better. Weenie, any issues on your end?
I updated my drivers for Mafia 3 and it failed. And I had to uninstall
Oh God.
GeForce and reinstall from the website. And it completely fucked everything. So I don't even have GeForce
I'll go
installed
AMD
now.
next time.
You can't pay
No,
me to go
stay
AMD
in
though.
NVIDIA.
No, thank you.
I will
Fire
fucking
in my computer.
yeah. I'm a sheep for NVIDIA products. I don't think I could ever go back to AMD products.
Just the power alone. Difference in the power usage alone
Yeah.
between the 1000 series and anything that fucking AMD makes.
I swear my microwave is powered by an AMD processor and graphics card because it shits on everything I put in there.
No, that's just you. You just can't cook.
Man!
Oh my god!
Fuck! I don't.
I'm just like you. I burnt the
Fucking
pizza.
smoke.
Did you burn a pizza today?
You wasn't here when I did that. My pizza was on fire. It was black because I left it in there and forgot about it. The whole house was smoking.
At least I'm not the
Oh,
only
no.
one.
So was his.
Yeah, that Hot
That's like
Pocket.
the funniest fucking Snapchat story. I must have watched that Snapchat story just the like 3 that happened right then 100 fucking times. Like, I need a way to fucking download that shit.
I
That was,
got.
like, the
They need to
funniest
add that. You should be able to save the Snapchats that someone puts out.
Well, you can save yours. You just that defeats the whole
Isn't that like
purpose of Snapchat.
Opposite of
going,
what
though.
Snapchat's all about.
Yeah.
thing. All about fucking.
Speed, you don't understand Snapchat, do you?
It's all about
Snaps on
sexting.
mine all the time. It'll take a screenshot, bitch.
Speed wants to save all the dicks that he gets sent.
Yep.
They're my dicks. Hmm.
Speed just had a total Dr. Disrespect moment because he was like, you said something, he was just like shock face with his sunglasses on. You can't see his eyes.
What is this game? Oh my god. Reminder to watch the clip where Dr. Disrespect almost knocks his glasses off of his face. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
You almost saw it. Ha ha ha.
G for Greg put a poll in chat for NVIDIA or AMD.
Ooh, yeah. Let's fucking
Link.
do her. Straw
Straw
poll,
poll.
you pleb! All right, yeah, let's vote on that.
0 votes for AMD.
Oh, just get shit on. All right, well, we're going to let that... remind me to check that poll in a couple of minutes, okay? And last but not least, nominees for the Game Awards have been posted. Now, there is a shit ton of games on this list, but all of the nominees that were selected for the Game Awards were posted for 2016. There's a pretty extensive list. I posted this pretty late into today, so I know any of you guys didn't get a chance to go through it. The one game I saw on there... Actually, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to hold that until the question and answer. What would you guys put on your Game of the Year list if you had to pick one game for 2016?
Overwatch.
I mean, from an outsider looking in, Overwatch, I think, won the year. It seems to be the... I mean, there's a lot of hype for Battlefield and shit, but Overwatch has been, like, steady popular as fuck for a long time.
Overwatch only has, like, 40 million players, is all.
Only,
Yeah,
like,
fucking Blizzard,
triple
man.
the
What the fuck
income
do you
of the-
expect?
Crazy.
Everything they make is fucking heroin.
Yep.
So I don't play any of them.
but you shoot that arc every day. Well, not every day anymore.
No.
I like
I don't
certain
really
kinds of
fucking play
heroin. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's gotta be the good shit.
You should have dressed up like Trump. Naaackers.
We
Yeah.
should all dress
Big
up as
fucking
Trump
comb over.
for a fucking
Okay, the
show.
next episode. We're gonna do
Oh
that.
my god! And we can all
Robot
change...
doesn't even have to change his hair or anything. It's like-
We can all just set our white balance so we're all super fucking orange. Just
Robot's just got a clean shave, and then he can rock the Trump.
yeah, he can do pretty well.
Gonna be good.
Gonna be fucking huge. We're gonna build a wall.
Good.
All right. Salty, you said Overwatch. B, did you say Overwatch as well?
Yep.
42?
Want to say Rocket League, but I can't because I'm a biased person.
You
'Cause I play it
can.
all the time. No, because I'm
It's
gonna pick
your game of the year, not the game of the year. Your game of the year. Salty. You're so fucking orange. Oh my god.
I should not open this up.
if I had to pick, I'd say Rocket League, but I think Overwatch has done better than Rocket League in general. I'll say that.
Okay.
Naaackers is so tilted right now.
No, I'm just.
You're tilted.
I'm
Oh
not.
man.
Nope. Nope. All right, Weenie, what about
What
you?
was your favorite game?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really torn. Didn't Rocket League come out in 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been out over a year now.
I don't know. Looking over these games, this is gonna tie into the question that I want to ask you guys for the Q&A part. But Firewatch, even though I only spent 4 hours in that game, Firewatch brought me on a feels train that I cannot describe. I played the entire game in one sitting. I fucking closed my door, turned all my LED lights to orange, and just played right through it. And did not... I don't think I even got up the entire time. I was so fucking engrossed in the game. So Firewatch is definitely... If we were to maybe pick two, like a single player and a multiplayer... I don't know of any games that have been released this year that I would give Game of the Year to. Maybe that's because I've just spent so much time in Rocket League as opposed to other games.
God.
And there's excuse me. There's a lot of games on this list that I haven't played yet that I know are games of the year, like Witcher or Uncharted 4 or
You need to play 'em,
Doom. There's another one on here that I missed. I can't believe Battlefield 1 is getting nominated for Game of the Year. It's a good game, but I don't know if it's that good.
You know what though? I gotta say, just looking through this list, the fact that I don't see Call of Duty anywhere makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Me too.
Agreed.
Like,
They couldn't
And
find a way
like
into this
their
one.
commercial, they had like all these like 10 out of 10 Game Informer,
it's not even
4.9 out of 5, and it wasn't even that great.
It's not even like in best multiplayer. There's Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Overcooked, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, and Rainbow Six Siege. No Call of Duty.
All the
Mhm.
game.
Oh yes.
As
Jerk it
tame
all
as
over.
I can look, taking 2 dicks at the same time. I see Pokemon Go as best mobile/handheld.
It
Handheld.
died.
Yay! No,
dead.
it didn't. I still play it.
They're still
It's
talking
dead,
about
Weenie.
it.
Let go.
No.
Let go, Weenie.
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
speaking of Pokemon and games you've been playing recently, Weenie,
I haven't played it
Wow.
yet.
you haven't played it yet?
No, I'm saving it. I'm going to Ohio
Oh, shit.
next week. I'm saving it.
Okay. That's actually probably a great idea because you can just sit in the car and just fucking play.
No, I can't play it in the car.
Oh.
I get motion sickness.
Yeah, I'd be throwing
Aw.
up and shit.
Okay. All right.
Wa-ta-ta.
Fucking
Right.
trying to get light from the street lights as they pass by.
Yeah. That old green screen's not fucking lit up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did I get everybody's pick? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Moving along to the headline honorable mentions. So if you would all kindly get your cameras ready. And as you guys know, or may not know, the headline honorable mentions are just a couple articles that were important enough to mention, but not important enough to discuss. And we will read them for you very quickly and very sexily. Salty Trump Sam is ready to go.
This might be the first one where I'm like already fucked.
So the first...
Fucking hilarious.
No, not even gonna say anything. All right, Mr. Salty Sam, take it away.
Real life Zelda escape room coming to 8 U.S. cities.
Star Citizen production schedule posted. 2.6 alpha released. December 8th.
Killing Floor 2 is officially out of beta.
Is it me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, God. Oh God.
Don't let us down.
New Star Wars Rogue One trailer hits JV.
Oh my
Warner
God.
Brothers acquires Machinima. And that is it for our headline honorable mentions for the day. We are moving right along to the question segment of the show. Salty, thank you for posting those articles in chat, you sexy trumping motherfucker. So the first question that I want... Oh, wait. First of all, let's head over to this beautiful straw poll that Greg so graciously presented. Holy shit! Somebody got fucked.
Some buddy.
So the straw poll was, what graphics card do you have? And it looks like 12 votes for NVIDIA and 1 vote for AMD.
Who voted for AIM?
Trackpad probably.
It probably was. Not to say, like, we understand that not everybody can throw down money for Intel NVIDIA setups. Just know that NVIDIA is better and Intel is better. That's all you need to know. Just as soon as you can upgrade, and throw the AMD chips in the microwave. But not my microwave, please.
So as to not burn your house down.
Yeah, we don't need any more of that. Okay, so my question to you guys. Actually, you know what? Let me ask the chat question first. So, chat, you guys can use the exclamation point answer command when I ask this question. So, type exclamation point answer followed by the answer to the question. What non-mainstream games are you playing right now? So, this speed was given to me. Oh my God, this question. was given to me by Speed today. Getting fucking white girl wasted. What I'm trying to get a feel for what games that you guys are playing right now that might not be mainstream. They can be multiplayer, they can be single player. So let us know if there's anything not mainstream that you guys are playing right now. Like I said, type exclamation point answer followed by the answer to your question, and we will go over those in a little bit. As far as my fellow guests, my question to you is, what game of all time has given you the biggest feels trip and in turn would make you recommend it to somebody else? So SaltySam, I'm going to start with you.
Honestly, I don't play a lot of like single player campaign oriented games like ever.
Okay.
In the last like 3 years, I think if I bought anything that wasn't multiplayer in some respect, it was because it was an old ass game that I just liked to play. Or would make like a good stream game or something like that. But I've watched a lot. I mean, The Last of Us, watching robots stream of The Last of Us, that fucking game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Firewatch is the same way.
There's a lot. to
Firewatch
choose
did it
from.
without really fucking showing you shit.
Yeah.
You can see the people the whole time. It was just fucking over a radio.
Just giving you feels you
That-
didn't even know you had.
You
But-
loved that other person on the other side of the radio.
In
Everybody
Last
did.
of Us, it was the same way. At the end of that game, no spoilers, but the end of that game, probably the best ending I've ever seen in a video game.
Last of Us?
The DLC
Yeah.
for Last of Us is even more feelsy. Like it's bad.
I still need to.
That
I've
shit.
still never played it.
Amazing.
I only know of the story because of watching Robot, because I hadn't watched it up to that point. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm ever going to play this game because I don't have a PS4, but I still want to know what's happening.
Even having watched it, I've got a PS4 in September. My girlfriend gave me a PS4 for my birthday.
Ooh.
Good job,
Um,
girlfriend.
I had been talking about getting one, and I just never pulled the trigger because I was like, well, you know, the games I want for it aren't coming out till next year, blah, blah, blah. So I just saw it in a bag on my birthday, so it was awesome. But I'm thinking about buying it. Last of Us, even though I know the entire story backwards and forwards, I still feel like I want to buy it and play through it myself just for that experience. Speed.
Yeah, I need to collect these chat answers because the bot is not collecting them correctly, so
What the
don't
fuck, bot?
don't mind me.
Son of a bitch.
I would say I couldn't pick a single one because I have two that are like very good. BioShock Infinite. The ending to that will get you every time, even if you've beaten it. And The Witcher 3. If you want to have a game that you can spend 90 hours and still not beat it, Witcher 3 would be it. I think I know someone that spent like 120 on the main story, and that's how long it took him just doing the main story, not doing any side missions. There's been a lot of points in the game where you're like, oh, it's the ending, and you would be glad that it was ending there, and it's not. You unlock a whole new section of the map you didn't even know existed. So Witcher 3, BioShock Infinite, I think would be the two I would recommend.
Okay, very cool.
I'm gonna have to go with I Am Bread.
Gave you those feels.
That poor Bread, man. He just tries so hard.
He's been
Get
through so much.
toasted. He just wants to be toasted. But if you honestly, I will recommend that game. That is a hilarious game. Play it when you're like just gone, and you will laugh your ass off.
Just shit face.
Is it only single player?
I mean, you could like, cause it's like you know, you gotta press. It's like Dongers. What's the Dongers game? I'm trying to remember the name of it now.
Not your friend.
Not your
Not your
friends.
friends, right? It's like there's like certain
Dongers.
buttons, right, to like make your character move.
Yeah.
The
You
meat
have like
spin
4
game.
buttons, so you could just have like one person on each key if you wanted. That could make it interesting.
Just get straight fucked.
Helicopter dongs.
Helicopter dongs. That's right. Oh god. Copying, pasting emotes into Google Drive is not working. Okay. Miss Weenie?
Life is Strange.
Oh,
yeah.
Life is
Oh.
Strange is the first game that I've ever played on stream that made me cry on stream.
Yeah.
That was
I
rough.
cried like a
That game was
bitch.
rough. Pretty sure Robot cried during that stream too.
It
Yeah.
was a really rough game to get through and just beautifully done.
So well done. That's a game I obviously can't play because I watched Robot's playthrough of it. But it was one of those times where he ended his stream and I just sat back in my chair. I was like, oh my God. Fucking I can't.
I couldn't play games for like a week because I was just like, everything sucks. All these games suck
Yeah,
hard.
uncompared.
Like, that game is
And they
so good.
didn't do anything but click a button every now and then. It was a story, it was a movie, and
Yep.
he spent maybe 3 to 4 weeks streaming it. And when it ended, I was sad that it ended.
Yeah.
And there were so many parts in there that would just like hit you. And then it'd be like,
Mhm.
oh, next episode. And then you're on this cliffhanger. And I'm glad we didn't have to wait the weeks or months it took for each episode to come out when it first came out. So,
Yeah.
You know what?
yeah.
Also, Tales from the Borderlands. That's really good.
Really? I've never
That
played
gave me
that.
feels too. It's a Telltale game.
Oh, 42. Didn't you
Yeah.
stream that? Okay.
It's really good, and that one gave me
It is,
feels
yeah.
as well.
Yep. I'm remembering it now.
What that makes me like, because the feels that we get from those games, they can't all be artificial and fiction. There has to be somebody on the other side that is putting their stories into these games. And I just think about how emotional it must be for those people creating these games to put these memories into these video games. And if I could hug every single person who ever worked on Life is Strange, I would. I fucking would.
Or you're like the best fucking creative writer in that genre, period.
Yep.
You're not gonna watch a fucking sitcom show and pull that kind of emotion out of it.
No.
Like, that was like if a novelist wrote fucking some crazy sci-fi Gilmore Girls. Like, it was like the whole beginning of it was like the teenage angst and shit, and all the issues with your friends.
Yep.
It was amazing.
For me, Firewatch was probably the biggest feels game for me. BioShock Infinite was a mindfuck feels game for me. Like, BioShock Infinite was just so many different emotions, and I did not sleep that night.
No one slept after they beat that game.
And when I finally fell asleep, I dreamt of infinite universes and clocks in the sky that had to align. And my brain was just fucking a hot pocket. It was just a mushy hot pocket.
A
was
hot
just
pocket after being in your microwave.
Smoking and crumbling into bits.
I am just astonished that there was another human being who thought of that story and put that all together. I'm getting a little emotional right now just thinking about it. It's one of those games that I wish I could wipe my memory and go back and play again. I'm just so sad that I don't know if I'll ever play a game like that again. Will there ever be a game that does that? I hope so, because you gotta fucking, step above. But god damn that
Keep it
game.
on.
It's
But
hard. Sometimes you don't need to make. You talking about like make another BioShock to try to do that?
no, just any other
Just-
game that can twist my brain that much and make me feel all of the feels.
It's gonna be rare with what's coming out now.
It is. It really is. And it's because the company that made BioShock, they're kind of small fish compared to the other game developer companies like 2K and Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward? Infinity Ward?
Infinity
I
Infinity
don't know.
Ward.
They're old news now.
Yeah, the two companies that make Call of Duty, Treyarch and isn't it Infinity Ward?
Infinity Ward,
Okay.
yeah.
Infinity Ward.
They're not a huge studio, but they cranked out such amazing games. I wasn't crazy about 2, but both 1 and 3 were both fantastic. So guys, if you guys have not played BioShock Infinite, fucking do her. Just fucking right do her, all right?
Just fucking do her.
Right in the butt.
Right in the bat.
Right in the butt.
Okay, cool. For me, like I said, it was for BioShock and Firewatch. Like I said, you can finish Firewatch in a single sitting. you will fall in love with somebody who does not exist. I guarantee it. If you guys are like us and you're all about the feels in video games, you will fall in love. And then I'm gonna stop right there. Moving on. Oh, Overwatch. Sombra. Who's played?
Me, kinda.
Yeah.
Don't
Played
remember.
a little bit.
I was there. Ish.
Well, Speed, what do you think?
I think she's going to be difficult for a lot of people. A higher skill ceiling for her. A lot of people are like running in, trying to kill people, and then not doing the job I think she was meant for. When I played her, I found out you need to be more focused on like getting behind enemy lines, hacking the med pack so they can't heal, and taking out key targets like Mercy and Lucio and Anna, and then getting away. So I think she's more like Tracer than anybody else. Just a little bit higher skill gap.
Okay. A feels game that I just forgot. Unravel. Did any of you guys play Unravel?
I watched a little bit of a couple different streams, but I don't. I watched you streamed it, and then I think Dill Pickle streamed it at one point as well.
Maybe want to rage my fucking dick off because I felt so incredibly dumb trying to solve these extremely simple puzzles. But the storyline behind the game was phenomenal. All right, well, moving on to the chat question. If I missed anybody's in chat, I'm sorry. I tested the command before we went live, and it worked. And then none of anybody else's questions worked, so I'll have to see what that is. But the question was asking you guys what non-mainstream games you guys have been playing that you really enjoyed. Blue Penguin said Mother Russia Bleeds and Owlboy. Have any of you guys seen any Owlboy gameplay? Looks like a super interesting game. Somebody said American Truck Simulator. I think that was Greg. Consensual Love with Your Mom said Twister. Interesting. Fuckboy said Blade and Soul. July Sleek said Brawlhalla. Cashmore said Jalopy, which is a procedurally generated road trip game. Interesting.
I've seen gameplay of Jalopy. It seems like it'd be like a game you just want to relax and play because there's not much to it really.
Okay.
It's like Farming
drive.
Simulator 2017.
Yeah.
I know Future Man just got done playing through Owlboy, and I hate when your favorite streamers play games that you want to play because then you can't watch. Exactly what I was in. Troll said Clicker Heroes. Mr. Vansman said 12 Orbits. And
Fuck you, man.
Speed's mother.
Selling that shit.
Big Hungry said Time Splitters. Oh.
Oh,
Yo, Big Hungry, you want to fuck? Because I will.
such a good game.
Time Splitters is so good.
Time Splitters 2 is better than Time Splitters.
It is. They're both great games. Those are fucking classics. And when I first read Time Splitters, I saw Time Crisis as in the game at like Drew Barrymore's. Oh my god. CJ Barrymore's or GameWorks. Fucking hell. This is why Naaackers doesn't drink liquor, guys, because he can't fucking English. Time Splitters is great.
English anyway.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Anyways, Nincorp, Town of Salem. Paul said Quiplash, Jackbox TV editions, Blossom Tales, Owlboy. D-Scope said Little Big Planet. Consensual Love said Foreplay with Matweeny. Fuckboy said Batman Arkham Games. Paul said Life is Strange Feels. Oh, the feels of that game. And gonna skip that one. So that's it.
Oh god.
So a lot of great games. I'm gonna keep note of these. The names of all the games that were posted. I'm gonna throw these in the show notes, so they will be on the crocsandhotpockets.blogspot.com. They will be on my blog, and then they'll be in the description of the YouTube video in case you guys want to check any of these games out. One other game that I have wish listed that I haven't seen yet is Hyper Light Drifter, I believe. If there's anybody in chat who has played that game, please shoot me a PM either on Twitch or on Discord and let me know how it is because I'm super interested in it.
I think Lyric played that game on stream not too long ago.
Did you watch any gameplay?
Yeah, it looks neat.
It has a really cool art style, which it's like all like kind of like Fantasy Star, like neon polygonal. It looks really interesting. Hyperlight Drifter, Cash. Hyperlight Drifter. And that is going to be it for question time, and in turn, that is also going to be it for tonight's show tonight. We are going to go. We're going to go around the room one last time, and everybody's going to talk about themselves so I can stop talking. Salty Sam, who are you? Where can we find you online? And do you have any cool things coming up? Please?
My name is The Salty Sam on Twitch and Twitter, Salty All Day on Snapchat, and you can find me in GSN's Discord and GSN Gaming forums.
My name is SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSN forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I'm MrFortyTwo on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch, and MrFortyTwo TV on Twitter.
I'm Matweeny.
Let her talk.
I'm Matweeny with 2 Y's on Twitch. Matweeny with 1 Y on Instagram and Snapchat, and Matt_Weenie on Twitter.
My name is Naaackers. I completely forgot to read off the chat Q&A, which we're going to do right after this. My name is Naaackers. You guys can find me live on this channel. I stream 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I'm currently playing through the very first Watch Dogs. And you guys can find me on Twitter and Snapchat at Naaackers with 3 A's. Greg, suck my dick.
You'll have to excuse the host. He's a bit slow.
He's a little slow. All right, we're going to do chat Q&A. Let me get this.
Did it pull those at least?
Jesus Christ! Jesus! There's 23 questions.
Well, we gotta go through them. I'm pretty sure some
I've
of
been-
them.
I've been watching
A
them.
couple of them will be.
Yeah, I
Bullshit.
was watching them come in. Some of them aren't very
You were?
legit, so.
You were watching them come.
Gummies.
Cummies.
Hot gummies.
Come in.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, this is like the fastest show ever.
What the hell? Okay. Well, we got some time then. All right. First question. This one comes from Cashmore. Naaackers, where the fuck is the reaction vid? I believe he's talking about the Bozo Weenie fan fiction novel. It's coming. It's coming.
You gotta read it. It's pretty.
I
You
still
haven't
have not
read it?
No, because
No, we had somebody read it off over at GSN on the Discord, and there were like 15 people in the channel
saw
listening
that.
to it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I'm waiting to read
so
it
I'll do it.
on camera. So I'm holding out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Next question comes from New Metal. Has anyone played the new Hitman in 2016? And if so, what are your thoughts on the game?
That was the episodic one, right?
Yeah, I have not played it. I played all the other ones.
That means I don't know because I didn't play it. So-
It looked okay from what I saw.
They
But-
went back to the Hitman. They didn't do like they did with Absolution. They went back with a more, I would say it's not story driven, but it's more like open world. You can do what you want to kill a target. So if you've ever played the older ones, you'll kind of get what I'm talking about.
I remember playing a Hitman game for PlayStation 2, but I do not remember which one it was.
It was probably the second one.
Okay.
Sure.
Peace, smoke. All right. Next question. This one comes from Paul. Hi, long-time listener, first-time questioner. Can we have a Macho Man Matweeny Savage on next time? Okay, thanks. Can you give us a little preview of Randy Savage right now?
Oh yeah.
Fucking snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Oh yeah, robot.
Oh yeah. Yes, we absolutely can. We're just gonna have to wait until Speed decides to not be a little bitch and get an outfit is all.
You know what? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
But yes,
I did my best.
I did my best. I went to all the stores. There's like 3 of them out down here.
Speed, I have a Hulk Hogan outfit that I can send you.
there
Can
you
I
go.
rip it?
Can you what?
Rip it.
Oh.
No, you can't fucking rip it.
Speed, come on, just
Hulk
give us.
Hogan.
Can you give us one flex, please? I really want to
Do
see
it.
it. Can you please?
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna fucking wait. I don't think you.
I will rub my titties.
No balls.
No titties.
Ban?
I don't want to get banned. Just give me a fucking quick little.
No.
No,
No.
no balls.
My body is not to be used, Naaackers, okay?
Please.
These are my goodies.
No.
Those are my goodies.
My goodies, and I can show them when I want them.
Fine. Fine. Next question. This will come from Marcos. Who taught Naaackers how to cook? My mom.
Nobody. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah. All I can do is chicken.
YouTube, man.
I can
You
bake
burned
chicken.
bananas.
I can cook some
What?
things.
Excuse me?
He burned bananas.
Did you not see his snap?
What are you?
I'm guessing you didn't see my story from today, Salty. It'll explain.
We need to have the salty hold the fuck up corner. over
Hold the
here.
fuck up.
Just don't understand.
It's not my fault, okay? It's not
He
my
burned like
fault.
7
It
bananas.
was like I think it just coincides because you're trying to eat healthier, so you're trying to cook so much more. But like this last 2
Just
weeks
not
of
working
fucking
out.
snap stories, it's just been great.
I just
Set your
want-
fucking microwave on fire. You fucking
Shut up.
the entire fucking pot of eggs.
They all
It's like fucking
jizz.
destroyed.
Now those were hot cummies.
Those are hot gummies, if I've ever seen one. By the way, I did boil another pot of eggs, and they all came out
I
fucking
did
fine.
see that.
They're
I
fine.
did see that.
What's fucking ironic about that story is the eggs that I put into that pot. When I bought the carton of eggs, they were all glued to the carton. Like, I broke 4 eggs trying to pull the eggs out of
Oh
the.
my
They were all
god.
glued.
I don't think they were glued. I think like one of them was leaking, or maybe one next to
Yeah.
them was leaking.
No, they were all stuck. Every single one.
I'm telling you. If you crushed a dozen eggs on top of a whole basket full of dozens of eggs,
Yeah,
it's gonna
some.
get in there.
Yeah, another
I used to
carton
do that
probably
shit
leaked
for a
onto
living.
them.
I managed the dairy department at my local grocery store for a while.
I get the jumbo eggs.
Oh my
I
god.
get eggs from Amish people.
You're so lucky. If I could have a couple.
There's so much I don't give a flying fuck about the whole organic farm to table blah blah blah, but there are a few things in this world that are such a drastic difference than fresh eggs to regular store-bought eggs.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at
It's a
all.
totally different fucking like physical makeup. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it's amazing.
Do you guys know who Furious Pete is on YouTube?
Wait, what?
Furious Pete, he basically just eats things. Like he ate
Oh.
500 warheads in like one sitting or something. But I watched this guy.
It just makes my cheeks hurt.
Yeah,
Ah,
my lymph nodes are quaking, buddy.
little lymph nodes are gonna be quaking.
I watched him chug 2 ostrich eggs. You guys ever seen how giant ostrich eggs are?
Like this big.
Yeah, the fucking yolk is the size of a baby's head. They're giant.
Ugh.
And he like
Huge.
he put 2 ostrich eggs into like a blender, and it filled the entire fucking thing. And he just fucking
I guarantee it.
chugged them.
It's like what, 6 regular eggs
I think so.
minimum a piece?
That's disgusting.
I wonder what it's like to put your dick in a giant egg. It's just slimy and
What?
just wet and slimy. What? A warm egg? No? No interest?
What goes through your mind?
Fucking an
Like-
egg. Or an egg yolk.
I just want a fucking egg.
I want a fucking
Don't
egg.
judge me. I just want a fucking egg.
I'm single now and I do what the fuck I want. Fucking egg yolk. Moving
Oh
along.
my god.
This
Trying
one-
to impregnate this egg.
This is how you make chickens, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how you
Totally
make
how
tiny
make an
Naaackers.
ostrich.
Fucking hot tummies.
Going to friend.
Oh my god. Alright, we need to get through this before I continue.
Scrambled eggs. takes the newbie.
Yo, let me scramble them eggs.
Beat them eggs up, girl.
You want those sunny side up? Oh god. Okay.
With or without cheese.
You want those with or without hot
Put your
gummies?
dick in a giant egg. Naaackers 2K16.
Just fucking dip potato chip your dick into a blender of ostrich eggs. Oh my god. All right.
Move on. Let's go.
Next one that comes from Digital Butt. Bozo is still missing from your chair. Did he move in with Weenie? Yes, he did. I was dancing in my chair playing Rocket League the other night, and Bozo fell off of my chair. Well, he broke. Well, he didn't break. The duct tape that was holding him in place broke. So he's chilling up there with Dick Butt and Blinky. So he's safe. Because Weenie would abuse him. Sex toys.
Oh, they have an amazing.
I don't
love life.
know. It seemed pretty consensual in that fan.
That is so graphic. Oh my
It
god.
really, like, if you don't fucking just videotape it, just for you to even go back and watch your own reaction to it.
I'm scared, but I'm also excited.
It's pretty nice.
Next question comes from.
nice.
I'm gonna skip that one. Good Bowler. Is the NES Classic Console a good option for playing the classic games?
You're not going to get the same experience.
Yeah.
'Cause they changed a lot of the way the graphics work and updated a few things to make them run better and look better. You're not going to get the authentic experience. But not to mention, for the same price, you can get like a fucking Arduino Uno or Raspberry Pi and make your own emulator for like $40.
Yeah. It depends. Depends on what kind of consumer you are. If you just want to buy something and be done with it, it's a great solution. You can argue the price all day, but it's a modern manufactured console that has old school games that are upscaled to 1080p and is the size of this. So it's a great idea. It just matters what kind of person you are, really. It's quite obvious that there is a huge target market for this device. I saw a news article today saying that the day it was released, eBay sold an NES Classic Console every 18 minutes. 18 seconds for the entire day. Every 18 seconds, one of those consoles was sold.
I tried to buy one like 30 minutes after they released my time, because they released 2 p.m. Pacific, and which is 5 my time, and it was on there at like 5:18, and those motherfuckers were sold out everywhere.
Yep.
Buying them up like hotcakes.
Any of you other guys, you have a desire to buy, or is it just not an interest for you?
Nah, not right now anyway.
Okay.
I bought a car.
Yeah.
And the leather. I bought a leather jacket today.
Did you really?
It's faux leather. I have a problem.
I know we.
Someone
was
needs to take
flying
my
in your
credit.
car.
Cruising in my new car,
With my leather jacket.
my
Mm-hmm.
motorcycle jacket on.
I'm gonna look fucking amazing.
Is it white leather to match the white
no,
car?
it's black.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Black
now you need the
kinda.
black car.
White?
But I
We
mean, everything
black.
else, the interior is black. Shut up.
Shut up. We've all talked about
Shut
the Nintendo Switch. Are you gonna buy a Nintendo Switch when it comes out?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Really?
No.
It's all right. We'll
I
just.
have a Nintendo. I have a Super Nintendo. I have an Atari. I have an N64. I'm good.
Okay. No. Not
The Nintendo Switch.
not the Nintendo Switch. The new Nintendo console, not the emulator console.
Oh! I've had a lot of wine.
You said 1 cup and you're already drinking another
I said 2. I said 1 before stream, 1 during.
one. No, you said 1 after.
Shush. Shush. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I'm probably not.
Same answer. All right. Next question. This one comes from Fuckboy. What's y'all's opinion on the new Power Ranger movie?
What?
What?
It looks amazing.
You guys haven't seen the trailer for the new Power Ranger movie?
No.
I
I'm
haven't
gonna
watched
go
the
ahead and
trailer
say
yet,
this
but-
now. I only watched like one episode of Power Rangers my whole life. I didn't like it. I'm sorry.
I
Were
watched
you
the
ever a
fucking-
child?
What do you mean?
I never watched it. I only watched like
Not
10
you!
minutes of one episode. Oh. What? What's going on?
I was talking to 42. I thought because he
What?
said that sounds like a show for children. Is that what you said?
No, I said I was saying to Speed, were you ever a child?
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck you, Speed.
Fuck you.
I can't believe you haven't watched Teenage or Power Rangers.
Teenage.
I saw TMNT in chat, okay?
Teenage Mutant Power Rangers.
I watched that. I watched the crap out of that.
The trailer looked really cool. So I'm pretty excited for it. I grew up on Power Rangers, so I'm excited for it for sure. Next question. This one comes from DBZ9410. Will history repeat itself with the Nintendo Switch and third-party support will leave? I think he means that as far as the new Nintendo console, will third parties get on board with supporting the console or not? Any thoughts?
Consoles are always going to have a place in the consumer market. As long as people have TVs and they don't build them into those TVs. Like if I was Samsung, or I was Nintendo, or I was fucking Xbox, I'd be finding a company like a Samsung or an LG to just build the fucking Xbox into the computer or into the actual monitor, the TV for your living room. Bundle it up. Stop being so fucking greedy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you could just hang a fucking TV in any room and know you had a fucking wireless controlled console, all the smart apps, everything built in, that would be fucking amazing.
Agreed. I feel like this might be the first time in a long time that third parties are jumping back onto the Nintendo wagon. There was in the trailer for the new Switch console. There was Skyrim that was being played on that console. And I thought that was weird, but extremely intriguing at the same time. One thing, I don't think we talked a whole lot about the Switch. I know we talked about if we were, as guests, if we were going to be buying it. But in the trailer that they showed for that console, there was no children at all. It was all adults going to fucking wine parties and wanting to bring Nintendo with them. And it seems like they're getting away from this console is for, children and families. It looks like they're starting to make their way into the target market that, Microsoft and Sony currently are fucking everybody else over in. What'd you say, Speed?
I said they're targeting the people they sold the first consoles to.
Yep.
Well, they're targeting, like, I didn't get sold the original Nintendo console. That's just what I grew up with because my dad already had one.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember being 4 or 5 years old playing original Nintendo on a fucking shitty old tube TV.
Good old tubes.
With the fucking UHF. Like, the TV didn't even have a fucking coax adapter. I had a UHF adapter for coax.
Crazy how far we've come.
25 fucking years.
Kids, I think I read something like third graders and below have never, unless their parents actually use it, but most of them don't know what a VCR is.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And or a cassette player. Fucking Walkman.
Shit, DVDs are fucking dead now for the most part.
Isn't that crazy? Cool. All right, next question. New metal as well. Same question. The Arbor. What are your plans for Thanksgiving this year?
You can't eat. You gotta run. You're gonna die.
Thank you for that
I'm
reminder.
gonna be eating my
Rude.
food. Like,
I'm gonna eat some dressing and everything.
My dad's family's coming into town this year, and when my dad's family comes into town, it's like all the old southern Georgia, Virginia fucking cooking. Like the best fucking day of the year.
Talk dirty to me,
It's
Sam.
amazing.
Oh,
It's
God.
like nothing
Dressing
but
and
like
chicken and dumplings
dressing,
and turkey.
cornbreads.
Mexican cornbread. Have you ever had Mexican cornbread?
Do I look like a
Steve,
Mexican?
can you shut up and just let Sam talk about food?
Mexican cornbread is good. None of you eaten that before?
Well, he did have a
It's got
sombrero.
jalapenos and corn and
Tortilla-
all sorts of shit in it.
Tortillas? Corn tortillas?
Tortillas.
You know what? Fuck
Tortilla?
you. Fuck you. Okay.
You.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. My entire family's coming into town on my dad's side, so that's my plan.
So that's
It's like
nice. You
12
don't
hours of eating nonstop.
have to travel. Everybody's coming to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to go like 40 minutes away from here.
Dope. Speed, what about you, you Mexican cornbread motherfucker?
No, fuck you guys.
All right. What's up, 42?
Chicken and
Oh, you're Canadian. I thought you really were just gonna fucking deny me. Go ahead, Mr. Speed.
no. Dressing, chicken and dumplings, Mexican cornbread, turkey, yams, ham, pecan pie,
ham.
pumpkin pie. I can keep going on and on and on of stuff I can eat that Naaackers can.
It's okay.
Rude.
It's okay. I'll run with you, Naaackers, because I'm not doing Thanksgiving.
You had.
Didn't
your
you already
Thanksgiving.
have? Yeah, you already had
Yeah,
it.
you already had it.
Yup.
What about you, Weenie?
I'm going to Ohio to see my family. Fuck off.
Ohio.
And so I normally go to my uncle's for Thanksgiving, but he got a divorce, so his wife's not gonna cook Thanksgiving because she's not there.
Oh.
And we're all super lame and don't want to cook, so we're fucking going to Bob Evans, and I'm hyped as fuck for it.
A Thanksgiving Bob Evans.
We're going Black Friday and
It's gonna be great.
we're gonna eat
It's
at the
gonna
food
be
court.
huge.
Huge. Huge.
I'm excited. We don't have Bob Evans in the South, so it's exciting.
Wait. Since when is North Carolina the South?
North Carolina is the South.
Technically, half of Maryland is south.
What?
That's where
No.
that's where the Mason-Dixon line was. Pay attention in fucking history class.
I was too busy sucking dicks to pay attention to history.
There's actually a Confederate memorial in Point Lookout. Like a huge fucking, like, somebody paid a bunch of money for a Confederate memorial in Point Lookout, Maryland. Where Vans Man shot that drone footage he put up a long time ago. Like right on the water.
Yeah.
Comes up Point Lookout, yeah.
Okay.
Way to that state park. There's a giant, like, Confederate memorial.
We have a NASCAR museum. This is the South.
Oh my god. See,
Charlotte.
I just don't think of Carolinas as the South. I think of
It's
the
super
swamps
south.
where Speed lives as the swamps or the South.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
As for me, we're just doing dinner with the family. That's it. Nothing fancy. Next one from Cash. GSN movie when? They're already out there. You just gotta go searching.
You're not on the right sites.
Redtube.com/GSN.
and RedTube and
Rotten.com.
Watch.tv.
Meatspin.fr/GSN/hotcummies/egg yolk/ostrich /Naaackers. Next question. This one comes from G for Greg. When are you putting flame decals on your Fiat, Weenie? Are you going to?
One at a time.
No, I'm not gonna fucking ruin it, but I am getting I got a Stormtrooper decal and 2 Imperial decals to put on it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Are the decals only black? So when you put it on the white?
No, they're white. I'm putting them on the windows.
Oh, for the
Oh,
windows. Okay, not for the.
Yeah, I'm
for the
not
car.
putting decal. No, I'm not gonna put decals on my car. I'm not...
I mean,
The
I wouldn't
fuck, no?
judge.
I mean, either.
I would.
I
You
would.
wouldn't have to worry about crashing ever.
Right?
You
Can't
miss
do
everything.
Shit.
All right, next question. This one also comes from Cash. Is it in fact better than a Fiat 500 because of the sport?
Yes.
Said and done. Next question.
Fair enough.
We have 2 questions from Blue Penguin. What was the best, worst car you've ever drove? Driven?
Driven.
God damn it,
Never
Blue
driven.
Penguin. All right, Salty?
That was my '88 Civic hatchback. I love that car.
No.
It was a total piece of shit. But it was fun as shit to drive a 4-speed manual trans car that was like 4 inches off the ground.
Okay, so that was your best.
Like a go-kart. That was my best, worst car.
Okay.
That's both.
Okay.
I mean, the nicest car I've ever had is the fucking truck I'm driving now. But I waited fucking 8 years to buy that truck, so.
Okay.
Is it mostly our worst or worst/best?
You can do 2 cars. What was your best? What was your worst?
My worst would be the first car I got was I don't even remember, a 1999 Grand Prix, something like that. I'm not Pontiac Grand Prix, yeah. And my best would have to be, I guess the current one I have now is it's just a 2005 Ford Explorer, so it's nothing like too fancy. It's a Ford Explorer. I mean,
It's okay.
Third row seating. All action.
yeah.
All right. 42?
For the bitches.
I don't know if I could. I mean, I guess one of our work trucks is probably the worst one because they're pieces of shit.
Yep.
Amen.
Best vehicle I've ever driven is I went to an Autobahn country club in Chicago for one of our paintball tournaments. They had like a coupon for it, and we got to drive.
Coupon.
Yeah.
Coupon. Coupon.
And we got to drive their go-karts that are at that place, but their go-karts go up like on the straightaways that they have there up to 80 kilometers an hour, which I have no idea what that is in miles per hour, but
That's like 50?
50?
50, 60? Yeah.
in go-karts is
That's
insane.
fast.
Pretty good. Is
They
it
had
one of
us,
those
like-
ones where you have to have your driver's license and shit and present
Yeah,
it.
and they have like the full helmets, and they make you wear like all the safety stuff. They were the funnest thing in the world to drive.
I went to a place like that outside of San Antonio.
I couldn't tell if it was a spider on the
Being
roof. Or that
abducted
fly.
by aliens.
Please don't 42.
So, okay, I didn't know. Were we talking about vehicles we own or just driven?
Just driven.
Okay.
Your swamp fan boat does not count.
Fuck you.
Weedy?
I think the worst car I ever drove was my mom's like 93 Ford Exploder.
Exploder.
It was
Exploder.
garbage.
That was
Handled
back
like
in the
shit.
day. Fucking Firestone tires blowing off. the
Yeah,
bends.
it was bad. Like you go around a corner and you're literally gonna flip.
Oh, God.
Like, I had that
Just
thing on
fucking-
2 wheels a couple of times.
Death machines. They had like a really narrow fucking wheelbase.
Yeah.
And the tires would just blow out because they just weren't
They were
made for the fucking
awful.
pressure.
My God.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
It
That was a
was?
huge fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
that was all over the news.
So that
Sued for a shit ton of money.
was worst. What's your best?
My car now.
Your Fiat.
Yeah. It handles exactly like my Bug that I had when I was in high
my
school. Shut the
All
fuck
these
up.
cars fit you. It just fits your personality. It's funny.
And I really like it. Yeah, it's the best.
Good. The best car I ever driven.
Driven.
When I lived at my parents' house, there was a guy 4 doors down who worked for a company that test drove cars. And I got to drive a Porsche Panamera 4S 4-door. And that was the smoothest fucking car that I have ever been in. The attention to detail that goes into those types of cars is things you don't think about ever. And one of the nicest cars that I've ever been to. Now, as far as cars that are like in my league, my
My mortgage payment?
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
the one of my favorite cars that I've ever had was my Buick Regal. That was a 2001 fully loaded Buick Regal. It was tan, the ultimate grandma car, but motor,
Automatic seats.
automatic everything. So powered seats, powered mirrors, heated seats, steering wheel controls. That thing drove like a cloud. It was my favorite car to drive. The worst car that I've ever driven was probably my 2001 Kia Spectra. It had 2 bad ball bearings in the front, and it looked like an elephant sat on the front of the car. The car bra was the only thing holding the hood and the front bumper to the frame. The windshield was completely spider cracked, and it didn't have a great second gear. I had to skip second gear a lot of the times because of how bad it was. So that was probably my worst.
I'm gonna change my car because I thought we were talking about the ones we've owned. The best car I've ever driven in was my aunt's 2015 Corvette Stingray.
Ooh.
So that would be the best one I've driven in.
Corvettes. I've driven my dad's old. He had a 2012 Corvette, and the term "stick to the fucking road" is a totally different thing when you've driven a car like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know cars could do this at all.
Yeah. You just die because your fucking tire just sinks into a fucking pothole.
Yeah.
Just gets drags the entire fucking car. There's like 15 inch
You feel
wide
everything
rear
in
wheels.
the road.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt kind of bad. I was like, "Why- I just said Ford Explorer, and I thought we were talking about cars we owned.
Oh, okay.
I've driven a Corvette Stingray, so that'd be my best.
Dope. Great question, Blue Penguin. Next question, also Blue Penguin. What is your favorite video game character, and why is it Mega Man? I guess all of our favorite video game characters are Mega Man now. Oh!
I was about to say I like Mega Man too. That was like the
Love
first
Mega
game I
Man.
really got into. I still have an envelope from my dad's office when I was a kid with all the fucking codes for Mega Man 2 on NES.
No shit.
Like it's stored with the games.
So let's go around real quick if you have an answer other than Mega Man, Salty. Favorite video game character?
I mean, the games I've packed the most time into over the last like 10 years have all been fucking personality games. But I don't know. I guess Mario.
Okay.
I'm not choosing Mega Man because I've chosen Mega Man in the past.
If I had to pick my favorite, it would probably be an older one. Not old as Mario, but that down there is Zelda of those games, and I just like my favorite character. All the other ones that are out now,
Link.
Princess Zelda is your favorite, or Link is your favorite?
just said Zelda.
The Zelda game?
Zelda is
We're talking about characters.
Game characters.
Characters.
Oh my god. Okay. Excuse me.
What's in that sweet tea, Demon?
Crack. I just said my favorite character would have to be. Can't think of.
I can see meat spin in the reflection of your sunglasses.
No, it's not there. I don't know. There's so many I could pick from.
Well, I can go to these guys, give you some
Yeah,
time to think
go.
about it.
I will have to go with Mega Man, honestly. I've played. The thing I really like about Mega Man is there's so many variations of him from way back when he first came out. Like the first few Mega Mans, he's 8-bit, so he's pretty basic. But then it goes to like the Mega Man X games where he's just a total badass. And then there's like the Mega Man EXE games where it's all digital, and there's so many different Mega Man games out there that one of them intrigues you enough to enjoy it. So
Wiener?
I don't know. I'm still thinking.
You don't know? Okay, I can go. It is a very close tie between. Now, I'm assuming this is just favorite character in a game, not favorite character that you've played. Brucey from Grand Theft Auto 4 and Captain Price from Modern Warfare. Though it's a very close tie. Brucey from Grand Theft Auto 4, his like all of the cutscenes he was in made me laugh so fucking hard. So it's a tie between those two. Semen Demon.
I still don't know. There's just so many I could choose from.
God damn it, Speed.
If I had to pick and I just picked something, it'd be Elizabeth from the BioShock series from Infinite. So that would be probably my favorite, just because her personality and everything.
Yeah.
There's her
Personality.
personality. Yeah.
What is this? Okay. Weenie.
Personality.
Okay, so I don't know. I guess just off the top of my head, it would have to be the Dark Link from the Zelda games.
Okay. That came into play in
From
GameCube.
Ocarina of Time, I think he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, N64 Ocarina of Time. Dark Link. You play against him. He's an enemy.
Oh.
He mirrors everything that you do.
Isn't it? It's in the water temple, isn't it?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I think that's my favorite.
Totally forgot about that. Okay. Good choices, mate. All right. Next question.
Oh, like,
Marcos, where do babies come from? Ostrich eggs that have been fucked. G for Greg. Naaackers, do you feel pretty? Yes, I do.
oh, so pretty.
Oh, so pretty. Next question from Cashmore. Does Speed understand the concept of what a spoiler is? Yes?
That wasn't a spoiler.
Yeah. Moving on.
What are they?
This one also from Cash. Knack, how do you and Speed deal with SR3's crappy netcode? Are you playing
Saints
on?
Row.
Oh,
Saints
Saints
Row
Row.
3.
Are you playing on
didn't
consoles? Can't
notice.
play with friends on PC without lagging. We did not lag at all. I don't think.
I crashed once out of the game, but that was it.
Get a good computer, Cash. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Dick.
Next question. This one comes from Fuckboy. Opinion on Rice Gum getting banned from Twitch for showing a fake revolver on stream.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
That's fine.
Don't look at me.
What good content does Rice Gum put out? That is my question to your question, because I
don't know
cannot
what
find any fucking value in anything that Rice Gum puts out into the world. Plus, he did a video with fucking FoozyTube. Disqualified. You were disqualified from the internet, sir. Anybody else got any thoughts
I
about?
didn't even fucking hear about it.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as getting banned for showing a fake gun on stream, that's fucking
There's
retarded,
rules you
but
can't show guns on streams. That's
That
stupid.
sounds like something.
Maybe there's a
stupid.
rule that you can't pass off a fake gun as a real gun.
And plus, he was
I don't know.
joking about playing Russian roulette with it. Like,
Okay,
Oh,
that's
God.
stupid.
Okay, that's what he got
that's-
banned for.
Yeah.
He didn't
That's
get banned
different.
for having the gun. Period.
He's just a moron.
I'm just gonna fucking commit suicide on stream. Don't ban me now. You fucking stupid motherfucker.
Did you ever see that video of that guy that shot himself in the mouth with that tiny revolver?
No, I
On
don't like to see
podium?
people kill themselves.
No, he didn't. He put it to his cheek and opened his mouth and then blasted through both of his cheeks. And then he just he was fucking bleeding profusely, and then he was just wrapping his face around his head, just spreading all the blood around his face.
Yeah,
I'm a badass
weird,
man.
actually.
A fucking gangster.
Fucking on PCP.
Right.
Pain Olympics.
Oh,
Oh god.
Just
Packers, I think,
nuts
would win.
Hitting rails.
Oh, ice picking the balls. Next question. Z-Scopes also asked, where do babies come from? Fucking dicks and ostrich eggs, okay? How many times I gotta say
Oh
it?
my god.
All right.
Yeah, Jesus.
That is the end of the Q&A. Chad, thank you guys so much for all of the fantastic questions. I can't believe there was that many, but they
It's
were...
like fucking 40 minutes.
Hey,
Almost 40.
who gives fucks? Not this guy. Not this guy. All right. So everybody pretty much went over who they were and what they were doing. So chat, thank you so very much for hanging out tonight. That is going to be the end of the show tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Chat was absolutely lit. Speed, Salty, 42, and Weenie, thank you for being on the
Screen's
show.
had it.
What?
His green screen's had it. He just wanting to fall down.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Look
bean.
How fucked up my office is. That's why the green screen's up in the first part. It's fucking
Okay. I forgive you.
sticked.
So that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Crocs and Hot Pockets, episode 14. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are looking for more ostrich egg fucking, be back here in 2 weeks. And we'll have another great episode for you. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. It was super fun. We will catch you all motherfucking later. Everybody say bye.
Bye.